Hi YouTube, it's Alan Sugano. I'm the president of ADS Consulting Group, and today's topic is about, and this is not a comprehensive checklist by anything, just kind of a rule of thumb of things you may want to think about: a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly IT checkup list. So daily, you want to make sure you check the backups, make sure they ran properly, address any issues if they haven't ran properly right. You also the corollary there is even weekly, you might want to do a test restore just to make sure things are properly able to run. Also daily, just the network status, anything down, what's up, what's working, what's not working. Is your internet up and running? And you can do some pings, or if you have network monitoring like SolarWinds or something else, just to make sure everything is showing green and nothing is showing down. If you have a SIEM, a security information and event monitor, you want to make sure that there's not any alerts on there, and if there are, you want to follow up with those, as well as antivirus alerts, and as well as making sure that your AV patterns get updated, or anything that's pattern related, right? If especially the patterns are released on a daily or semi-daily, every other day basis. Also, if you're running application whitelisting, you want to make sure that if there's any new requests coming in, or if there's any updates to the actual platform itself, you want to make sure those get pushed out sooner than later. So weekly, we already talked about maybe doing a test restore from your backup infrastructure to make sure that's working, cleaning up disk space, monitoring disk alerts, right? Sometimes you need to do that daily, depending on if how much room is left when you get the alert. Abnormally high CPU utilization you'd want to follow up on. If you're swapping out tapes for your backup, you probably want to do that either daily or weekly, depending on what your scheduled rotation is. We also recommend that you do end user training at least once a week. So we found that if you do the annual training, it will stick in their head for maybe a week or two if you're lucky, and then it kind of leaks out their ear. So we found that security training, and it doesn't have to be super long, like a minute or two, just that constant pressure, just like a CRM, hey, don't forget about us, right? Just like that for cybersecurity, hey, don't forget that hackers are always trying to get in. You need to have your spidey senses tingling and always be on the lookout for blah, 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 so that's also really important. Monthly, doing patching updates, again, Microsoft releases patches on the Patch Tuesday, right? The second Tuesday of every month. You want to make sure you get those on a timely basis. Also, maybe doing a test restore monthly or weekly. Really depends on what you're doing. What's the joke? How long would you like to remain naked and not know that your backups aren't good? So this, obviously, you'd want to find out about that sooner than later. You may also run vulnerability scans or pen testing. That could also be done either monthly or quarterly. Quarterly, again, probably vulnerability or penetration testing, probably at least review and update your DR plans. Also look at, that includes like if you've added any new VMs, have they been added to the replication schedule? I can't tell you how many times hey, just to let you know, these VMs here are not getting, oh my gosh, I forgot, so just want to circle back. It's not a terrible idea. Yearly, contract renewals, right? If they're on a yearly basis, if you have any out-of-date hardware or software, and right, Windows 2012 is going end of life this year in October. I think it's October 10th of this year, 2023. Also, just evaluating your hardware, right? Is it coming end of life? Is it going out of a service contract? Does it need to be renewed? Is it no longer supported? All that stuff. You also yearly want to look at IT budgets, right? That's another one that you may be asked to formulate. So anyway, those are some of the things you may want to look for in your IT tech list. Again, it's not a comprehensive check. It's more just there to, oh yeah, I need to write that, and oh yeah, I need to. So anyway, just maybe some rough guidelines. That's it. If you like this content, please boink hit the subscribe button, boink hit the like button. It does help out the channel. Thanks a lot for listening. Stay safe out there. Make sure you have your checklists, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.